So what about the motherfucker that stands there and allows themselves to be murdered? Can we talk about them for a second? When we see this type of shit on TV and shit, when you watching shit, and the motherfucker, I was watching some shit, and these two white cave hoes was having an altercation, right? It's dramatic as fuck. This white cave bitch is sitting at the end of some table, like long as fuck, outside in the middle of a fucking tree garden type of shit. She growing something out that motherfucker. And she just sitting out there at a big ass, immaculate ass table, right? So already it's dramatic as fuck. The other bitch comes in and confronts her and basically says to this bitch, I told you how to stay out of trouble. I told you what to do. I told you how to avoid the bullshit you getting into right now. I told you so. Right? And the other cave bitch stood up kind of aggressively. At that point, I probably would have punched the bitch, right? Like, in my mind, I can't see nothing but a two-piece before I even realized what's going on because of how fast she ran up on this other white bitch that was telling her this shit, right? I'd have punched that bitch twice in the face. They'd have had to be yelling, cut, cut, cut. That's not that's not how the scene goes, sir. You don't punch the bitch in the face. That's not how we wrote this shit up, right? So instead, this bitch says, you know what? I'm going to come back when you've calmed down, right? And she goes to walk across this big ass field, right? With all these trees. Broad daylight. Let me just throw that part in there too so you can see the sun and shit with me too. Broad daylight. And the one cave bitch gonna sit here, go get a whole tractor. Just go jump on a tractor. I mean, just hopped on it real quick. And as this other bitch is walking away, she's running up on her with this tractor. Like, she was that bad. Like, I would have already punched the bitch twice, but this bitch was like, I'm gonna let you calm down. She goes to walk away. She turns her back on this bitch, right? She gets in the tractor. She hears the tractor cranking up. That doesn't cause her to sprint or anything. She don't even speed up her walking. She just keeps saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, bitch, is it not clear what she's doing? There is no question. She got on a tractor and she got it pointed at you. So she just keeps walking. What are you doing? Walks into a fucking tree, and this other cave, super mad white bitch, gonna go in here and run this whole tractor into a tree. Just fucked her right up. And all this bitch said is, what are you doing? Didn't even start to run. No way you catching me on a tractor if I'm running. Like, you got to have something better than that to take me out. Okay? That is the pledge I've made to staying alive. You're not going to run up on me on something going 4 miles an hour and you kill me with it. That's not how I get the fuck up out of here. All right, it's in a much another way. Okay, not the 4 or 5 mile an hour tractor and chase me down the field with all these trees. The motherfucker can't run over trees, so really all you have to do is get behind a tree. Tractor can't even get to you like that. He at least got to knock the tree down first. This bitch stood in front of the tree talking about, what are you doing? All the way up until she died. Now, in my head, I blame the person that allowed themselves to die. I'm judging the fuck out of them. The whole, you stupid motherfucker. Right? Judging the shit out of them. Like, who doesn't move, right? These are the type of shit you're saying to these motherfuckers. Why wouldn't you just get the fuck out of the way? And in my mind, I know it's not their fault. They're not the homicidal maniac in the moment, though, right? Even though I'm judging them the harshest, not even the motherfucker that killed them. I'm judging the person that allowed themselves to be killed Not the clearly homicidal, done lost their motherfucking mind. Not even on their head right now. I'm calling this motherfucker stupid. Is it just me? Is it just me?